Hello, everybody. Let me text a few folks that I'm live. I am so happy to be here. Um, whoo. Let me tell some folks I'm live. Today is going to be a fabulous, when I say fabulous, fabulous unboxing. And the reason I'm so far, hey Pixie, I'm so far away from the screen right now is because there's this ginormous box between you and me. And I'm going to try and hold it up to show you guys. Applebaum, Aaron, hi. The weather is changing. Cold front's blowing in. I definitely feel it. Like cold in my office all day. Wish I just wore a t-shirt. Um, but anyway, let me show you this box. This is an amazing trade. And when I say an amazing trade, guys, you know how I've been going nuts over the Tiffany and Company purchases? I may have traded away two things from Tiffany and Company for what's in this box. And part of this is a gift, part of it's a trade. You know Beth. Beth isn't just going to do one thing, you know? So let me show you when I tell you how big this box is. Do you see this? It's big. It's heavy. I don't even know how much this thing weighs. It was hard to even lift. Let me see if I can try to get this address labeling off first, because this is something, you know, it's going to be really hard to keep from showing you when I have to open the box and it flaps open that way. Okay, so, oh, cool. It's a Chanel envelope. So let's take that off and let's see. Does this actually have the weight on here? This is a 23 by 23 by 17-inch apparently box, and its weight is 23.63 pounds. I don't even want to know how much this cost to ship, because I just shipped a box to Middle America, and this is from Florida, right? So let me see if I can read your hey chat, everybody. Okay, so let me just open this. Jackie, did you see that the new the new denim blue suede robe from no. There's a blue denim suede. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I might get that one. But you know what? It's denim and it's suede. It will go on sale. Suede is amazing, but people are very afraid of it. So let me show you, what did I trade Tiffany and Company for in here? And it's ginormous. It's whoa. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see if I can get the card first. So this is, oh, that is such a cool bag. Okay. So it says, I love these postcards. So cards. Okay, Jackie, I hope you had a terrific Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, I did. I am behind. Wait, thanks for suggesting a trade. Oh yeah. So trade. Yeah. So I suggested the trade. I immediately, as soon as I saw her video, guys, I was like, can I get that? Can I? Because I knew she bought it and it was the wrong size, like too big. And I'm like, I want that. I'm like, I have to have that. And then she said she also added other goodies. Um, okay, so let me show you what the trade was for, and then I'll show you the extras. Okay, so whoa, damn! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gracious! Okay, I'm not sure I can get down. Okay, try and hide this so you can't see, because I want to really show you the actual what I traded for versus what she's just gifting, because it's Beth. And Beth is, oh my gosh, Beth, you are amazing. This is so cool. Okay. I don't know if, okay, I can't hide this from you without showing, where is it? It's in the bottom. Woohoo! Okay. And this guy. This is what I traded Tiffany and Company for to get. This this is the Momo. This is the Momo. The Momo from Popmark. You guys, this doll, this monster doll is everything. I didn't think I would ever get to buy this because it's $300, y'all. So she thought she was getting a small little one, and then this showed up at her house, and she's like, "God," and I'm like, I can I trade? What do you want? And basically, my little Tiffany and Co. wallet and my Tiffany and Co. charm in black, the two black pieces, they're off living with their best life with her. I was seriously sad for like 2 seconds. And the thought of this Zamomo, I was like, I need the Zamomo. This is how I know that at my heart, as many luxury things I own, toys will still get me every single time. And this is one of them. And I would have never, I actually had to think about it. I don't have a single collector toy that's this expensive. I have a series or a set that are or as much or more, but not just one. And look at how cute. I love it. And oh my gosh, it's so cool. This guy can stand up, guys. He has oh does his eyes move? Yes, the eyes you can move the eyes to look um this way, opposite directions, together. You know, this is so pretty. Oh, we have a little bit of a mark on our face, but that's okay. It probably just from shipping. Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun. This is bigger than my pugs. This is bigger than my pugs. Pixie says, "Oh my God, she sold and did a trade for that, and I thought Jackie's gonna be unboxing." Oh yes, right, Pixie. Uh-huh. So I am the friend that said, can I trade? What do you want? But can I have this? Can I have your Zamomo? So, and then there's more stuff in here. This is what I traded for, guys. I love this so much. And then she gifted me. I was happy with just this. And then she gifted me the other one she bought. She bought this one, and this is also from Popmark, but it's bigger than she wanted too. And this one she kind of nicked the stuff. This is what I traded stuff for. I know. I five. Huh?
The Triscuits left or those all?
I ate all the Triscuits. You only have chips.
Okay.
Isn't this adorable? And I got this one. I am so happy. Big giant monster toys. James, he knows me. It's okay. Yeah, Pugsley, come say hi.
This is what I have.
That's what he has. He has a Pugsley, and I have a monster.
Mine is more expensive.
Yours is more expensive.
Exclusive.
Exclusive and expensive and so adorable.
Oh.
Yeah, one of a kind. One of a kind.
Okay.
Okay, but let me put him to the side, or because the Momo is a boy. This one is a Labubu. So all the ones without a tail are Labubu, and all the ones with the tail is the Momo. So so let me show you. Gosh, I love that so much. The other goodies, like the bag I snuck out of here. You need a huge bag. I can't see that huge bag to hang that on. Yes, yes. You know she does replicas. This is that replica. It's supposed to look their shopping bag. I love it. This bag's awesome. I think this is cool. I think I saw her unbox it. This is embroidered. I don't know if it's leather or faux leather. I don't care. I like it. I'm very happy. This is actually my college colors. Because when I went to UTSA, and it's that orange with the blue. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. This isn't that cool? I have my own key ball. I don't know what size this is, but look how cool this is. This is so pretty. Oh, I have my own key ball. And the cherries. Oh my God, this is so cool. I will be putting stuff in here. This is so awesome. So it has the bandolier strap. It has this, and it's just the normal. It's stuffed with plastics. So we're gonna put this to the side because there's more in this box. Because this is best. I love this. This is cool. I've been wanting to. I didn't know if I ever wanted this type of a bag. This is going to be a great way for me to test out if this is something I could really carry and actually utilize. And she also told me she was getting me this. Now let me see if I can fluff it before I show it to you because this makes me so happy. I have pretty much given up looking for and trying to find the real thing. She had this in her video, and I said, "Oh my gosh, you got that bag?" And she goes, "Oh, no, no. I got this one off TikTok shop. This is not the real thing, but I'll send it to you. It's not the real thing." But I wanted to see how this would stack up next to that one, the other one I have. And this one, honestly, guys, yeah. This is not even a good replica of this bag. After feeling the actual leather of their bag, of the wallet and the charm and the bag I have, this is not not the same. But you know what? I like the look. I didn't buy it for the leather quality, and I didn't actually buy this one. This was a gift, so even better. Score. It is made differently, definitely different from the other one I have. And I don't know, I still like this because I just wanted the look of it. I wanted the color, I wanted the look. I'm never gonna probably carry it. If I found one of these, I probably wouldn't carry it because it'd be like my precious. And wait, there's more. So there's a giant bag in here that the Zamomo was living in. So this is the oh, so this is the Zamomo came with its own it came up with its own carry bag. Literally its own carry bag. What did it say? Zamomo, the angel in the cloud. So he had this. I didn't need the box, so I just said, and I didn't know I had this giant bag with it. But there's also has the other one is Rock the Universe. And then this one has its own standing plaque for the Angel in the Cloud series has its own plaque. That's how collectible and completely awesome. He had his own carry bag. And then there's more. There's a never-ending giant box of things. I'll try to catch up with the chats because I can't see. I'm too far away to really see what to read. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I think this is the entire Labubu yoga series in flocked. Is it the flocked ones? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'll have to display these and take a photo. So I have all these little figurines in here with their card. And they have their own little yoga mat, you know. So you have to put them on their yoga mats just so. So these are flocked. I think I have an acrylic box. There might not be enough space in that acrylic box. There's a lot in here, guys. I'll have to do when I can get closer to the camera to show you guys how cool those are. I did not know those were flocked. Um, Hey, Yoda. Oh. So this is a not very well made, but very cool looking Chloe lookalike. And this one doesn't say Chloe, so really it's just in the style of. This one really is a dupe. It looks like, if you like the look of the Chloes, it's not a very good version of it, but to somebody, it will be fine. And it's lightweight, which if y'all know about what the Paddington is, the Paddington is not lightweight. This is a lookalike Chloe in PU leather. Here we go. This one I probably won't keep, but we will find a good home for, mainly because I already have a Paddington and I have a lot of bags. So that one I don't think I'll use because I have, like with the keep all, I will use because I've never had a keep all. Does this have a name? This is a Valentino dust bag. I don't think there's no way that's a Valentino. That's a Chloe dude. Anyway, but wait, there's more. Here's another bag at the very top. She filled up this box, guys. Oh, cute. This is a Birkin 20? 20? 20. It looks, I mean, if it's a 25, it's really small. But I love the green color. I love the fabric. This is a beautiful bag. Yay. And it has a cool dust bag. I will use this. I have no problem using working. None. Put that to the side. But wait, there's more. Oh, this is the coolest thing. My sister will steal this if she sees it. This is a Stanley Louis Vuitton 40-ounce tumbler. This is the bomb. These are great. My sister always has one of these with her in the car, and I have my own collection, so I'm going to definitely use that for ice water. It's the best thing to have. Okay, so I have a sassy, classy, and badassy. That's funny. Sassy, classy. I'm not sure I'm classy, but I can do sassy. You know, a little sassy. Jenny, and James would just call me grumpy. You know, this is an envelope kirigami type thing. This is from Melody Cecile. So this is from Dress Up Your Purse. That's her brand, the Melody Cecile. I could feel it when I touched it. This is a beautiful color in her collection. I don't think I have any more bags from her company. Oh my goodness. Look at this cutie patootie. Oh, now this one, what gives this one away? Well, there's a lot of things that give it away, but this is badly done PU leather on the handles. If this was done with a better quality, I don't think anybody could tell. But this is going to be Zamomo's handbag because it's his size. Yeah, so he has his own bag. I'm gonna get the bandolier out. We're gonna dress up the Momo as soon as I can get this box out of my lap. This is it's kind of like a Marc Jacobs but Gucci dupe. Or if you know anything, there's a Marc Jacobs bag that looks a lot like this, but this is like more like the Gucci B. This is a PU, but bag. The strap. I think I have 3 of these straps. They're so popular. Let's see. There's one more. Okay, there are 2 more. Okay. Aha. This came from Handbag Heels. I know because I have one. Let's see if and I actually think I have this color. That's so funny. And these are Handbag Heels in here. So she bought this from Handbag Heels, and she got the ones with this purple case. I have the same purple case. This is a cute little Louis Vuitton charm. My other Zamomo could carry that one. These are Wicked playing cards. I think they're Wicked playing cards. And I think this must have been a top to something that snapped off. It could have been to that cup straw thing. Okay, now let me get this box out of the way so I can get closer and to you guys. So thank you, Fat. Thank you for all my goodies. And I want to show off the Momo again. I'll get this box way over there. I have so much stuff in front of me. I really didn't clean up my face since Monday because my work week has been completely insanity. So let me see if we can get the Momo back over here. Here we are. This is Momo. And where is over here? We have to get this bag out because this is going to be so cute with this Momo. Look how perfect this is. This is perfect. When I get the strap out, and my Zamomo has its own Louis Vuitton. Let's see. Who knew that she'd be sending me a doll bag for my doll? I'm gonna have to do some adjustment. Okay, so let me see if I can move closer. Hey, Monica! Hello, everybody! I have been opening all these cool things that Beth sent me because I did a trade with Beth, and the trade was for the doll I'm holding. And I am so thrilled to get this doll. I never thought I would be able to buy it, let alone get one, because for a while they were impossible to get. Yeah, just impossible. And then they're so pricey, guys. They're pricey, for a doll, but they're made so well. This one is made really well. And I mean, I paid $100 for charms, but this is a $300 toy. That's awesome. It's a collectible toy to me. I think I'm going to have to do something different with the strap so we can work on. I can have to be a little bit more creative, but look at how cute Zamomo looks with our Speedy. Adorable, right? Adorable. The Labubu is big. I know. I love it. I love it. It's so cute. I freaking love this thing. Um, I know. I know. I know. Okay. I get it. But love is love. And my love happens to be inclusive of stuff and and Winnie, don't take that the wrong way. Is Winnie even here? Winnie is here. Don't use my words. At least Jolie would probably have screenshotted some of this stuff. I would be in trouble. Let me see if I can get this to be shorter somehow. Oh, I can probably just do this. Yep. That did it. Wrap it around like a necklace. Good enough. And I'll play with it later. There we go. This is super cute. Actually, I think this might work better if I do not with the end clips, but asymmetrical. There. The monster of all the boo-boos. I know, right? What I do with it. I love them both. Then I'm like, what will I do with it? This to me is gonna go in my guest bedroom. It's gonna sit there with my Lafufus or my La Babies. They're the versions that came out of Five Below. And just look at this guy. Look at this tail. He can stand on a table. He has slightly gray tipped, so he's white with gray tipped. He has these cool wings that there's wire in the wings, so I can have them go out if I want them to. The arms articulate, the legs do not. The legs are stationary. So he used to stand and his arms can move and his head stays firm. It's not, you can't rotate the head. But yay. And it was so funny because she was like, what am I gonna do with that? And she's like, I'll do a giveaway. I'm like, no, 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 please give it to me. Please give it to me. Let me do a trade. What do you want? And she was like, okay. And so here we are with a Zamomo, a giant Zamomo, which I'm going to put over here. And hopefully, there we go. So much stuff around me, guys. I can't even. This is the biggest mess my room has ever been in because I did not clean it up or move things. This is my bag of the day. This is my Juicy Couture. This is in terry. And that's why I liked it because the terry cloth PU leather, $18 at TJ Maxx, absolutely fabulous. Wow, I am over the moon with the Momo, and I am so thrilled to get it. We paid $400 and $500 for Legos, and I couldn't be happier with the Momo. The Legos, I can pay $400 or $500 for that because it takes James like hours and hours and hours to get so much joy out of putting together a Lego set. But for me, fluffy toy wins every time. To be like the Billy Joel song. Yes, Winnie, I wore my shirt today, says Dawn. I've laughed to the center. But we're doing song lyrics. It's not like the goods that young. Yeah. Sad but true. Okay, let me scroll up just a little bit to see what I've missed. Who came in? Hey Yoda. And let's see. And let's see. I like the devil. Isn't that the end? Yes. Yoda and Drew. It's Drew size. Yeah, it is Drew size. Drew's her grandchild. I'm sure everybody knows that. Lose the strap and make it crook of the arm back. Oh, I can try that. When I go take it and put it, I emailed Beth a few hours too late on that Zamomo, but you need it. Winnie, you did too? Oh my gosh, Winnie, that is amazing. I was like I texted her literally as soon as I saw her video. Not only did I message her in YouTube, I texted her on her cell phone number, like, what can I do? What would you like? Can I get this out of your house? Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Um, who sent the bags? Just Beth, Fabulous Over 50. I'm hoping I linked that right. If I did, I'll fix it later. Let's see who else is in here. Monica. Hi, Monica. Hello, everybody. Hello, D. Higginbotham. I like the keep all. I love the cherries. This is D. Yeah, right. I've never had a keep all, so definitely gonna try that. Pixie says, "Oh my God," she said. Yeah, I read that bit. That she's, hey, Christiana. Rachel, Kathy, Brian. Yeah. Yeah, so this is just like Jackie at her tradiest. I saw her video where she said she couldn't deny the friend, and I know who she was talking about. I know, right? I did. She sent me a Dear John Meyer. I mean, I don't think she knew what she was doing when she said she was going to put that Labubu for a giveaway, because like the people who follow Labubu, I'm like, how did you get the angel? You know? Um, yeah, that doll is I am so happy. Um, I have a small version of that I ordered that was custom made. That's how much I love Labubus, is that I do have custom, you've seen them. I've showed them to you. My custom Labubu dolls. Man, I'm floored. I am so excited. And then this one too. Like, guys, this one's nothing. This rocket, what were you called? Rock something? But look at the universe. Look at the eyes. I wanted to buy the one that's on the Amazon store. That's the not that I have the checkmate one, but the one where it's all dressed up in an outfit and it's dazed and the eyes have spirals in it. But look how cute these toenails are. Look at how cute. How adorable. This is so cute. And the necklace says monster. This is awesome. I love how fuzzy this one is. Oh my gosh, so cute. And again, she thought this was going to be a charm size, and it's like, you know, book size, like 12 inches book size or something. So I've had one heck of a work week, guys. I have been super busy. So let me show you. Okay, so this is the real version, not the same, edition. Obviously, this is this different style, but still, this is an actually our Tiffany & Co. bag, and this one is not a real Tiffany & Co. bag. There is definitely a distinct difference between quality, construction, materials, but this has the look. This has the authenticity because it is the real McCoy. There is no way to compare these two because they're not comparable. But this is pretty to have, and I'm happy to have it. And I'm happy she gave it to me. She was able to do that because she found one of the Tiffany & Co. bags. I don't think she got I don't know which one she got. I think she'll show it on her, but she didn't get the blue one. Okay, everybody wants the blue one. Aw. Dom's new kitty cat, Henry's new friend, who is Tony. Tony's adjusting to home life inside. It's a new adjustment. Okay, let me move some things out of the way. Excuse me. This is going to be, I think, the bag I move into for tomorrow. I have a bunch of errands to do tomorrow. We're going to be going. I do need to go to the post box, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to wait and mail whatever I have to mail next month because it's cold front. I'm not sure tomorrow morning I'm going to be up getting out of bed. Let's be super honest. I think it's just his voice really, and it's only been 48 hours. Aw, yeah. Yes, Don has a new kitty. A rescue from the outside to the inside. He's a young kitty, not a kitten, but he's well, he could be. Well, under a year, maybe. I don't know. Not baby kitten, but not a, not too old a cat. And he's rescued from the outside. So this is my not authentic but super awesome inspired. It's not. I don't know. I don't know if Gucci made this design at all ever. I honestly don't know enough about this brand to know anything um other than the fact that for my own personal use and love, I have no problem buying something that is um I am able to use. And it's legal for me to own it. So I'm not going to have a problem with it. I think that's where I cut the line at, was if it's not illegal for me to own it, then why am I worried about it? It's, if I'm allowed to own it, I just can't sell it, then I'm just going to buy them and enjoy them and have fun with them. And then when I'm done with them, I'll either gift them or toss them. Which I say, but I can tell you how many bags I've thrown away in my life, maybe 5. So here's my bag of things. I just threw that in there. And then I have my Juicy Couture bag. Now this is PU leather with fabric, but I love the terry I love a terry cloth bag so much. Now this is supposed to have a set with it, but this is from TJ Maxx Marshalls, and after the holidays, the set kind of got parts of it kind of got borrowed or separated in some fashion or form. So it was this is supposed to have like a charm and a mini a baby barrel bag with it and a charm, but obviously that was missing because the set was broken. So I just got the bag. The bag just by itself was $18. This is the third bag of 2026 I purchased that had me say, okay, we might have a problem. And Confessions of a Shopaholic, I have bought all the bags I'm supposed to buy for the entire year already. So have I set myself up for grand failure? Yeah. Did I know I was setting myself up for failure? Yeah. I was hoping I could do it, but then these things all kind of fell into place. And this morning at 4 a.m., when my dogs were saying, "Please feed me now," and I was looking, I said, "I can just look. I'm not going to buy or heart or anything. I'm just going to look and see what's out there, and just enjoy looking at the websites." And then I saw 2 of my unicorns. And you're like, "What unicorns? You're done with unicorns. 2025 was unicorn hunting season. How can you have found more unicorns?" Hi, Renegade Realtor. What I found was, and the video's not even out yet. When you see the video, and I'm not even sure where it's in my lineup, but there's a video coming out sometime in the future of I'm gonna buy of my. This is the original bag I wanted. If I had bought this one bag originally, I would not have bought the 5 afterwards. And I'm not, in that video, I flat out say I'm not going to get this color and this color. What did I buy today? I'm a liar. Yeah, I lied to myself. I lied to myself. So I set me up to failure again. I failed on day 1 of January 2026. So what I'm trying to do, there is no buy, there is no low buy, there is no budget. There is me trying to do the best I can with what I can as I can. Hey, Morella, because Morella, you want to know what sunk me? What I got. Now, y'all know Coach. Coach and I have a long-standing love affair of love-hate, and right now we're in a love-sweet affair of love. And they have Disney, and they put a Disney Rogue on sale, and I literally had to pull over off the side of the road and place that order. That is how much of a bag junkie addict I was. Aaron sent me a text, said, "Hey, did you see this one on sale?" I'm like, "Well, huh?" Let's see. Renegade Realtor selling my CC Classic Flap card holder for 4 years ago. Excellent condition. Giving Fashion Files only giving you $7.25. Oh yeah, you should. I mean, if they're gonna give you that much, take it. You know, I've got a huge Coach haul next week. I know because guys, I I have no business. When I say no, okay, so the sale on the Coach Disney was 30%. My interest rate that I'm going with to finance this for 24 months, you heard me right, 24 months. Nobody takes shopping advice from me. I spend more than I make. I work. I am in debt. Don't follow me for any financial. Just watch the train crash as it goes. Okay, this is my life. This is what it is. And so it's 30% interest. So what I'm really doing is I'm paying full price for these two items. I'm just putting it over 2 years to do it. Um, so, and here's the thing, if I get it and I don't like it, I can return it. But what is the likelihood of me not liking a Pluto Rogue? Yeah, none. I literally had to say to myself, is this worth a trip to Disney to get this bag? And I said, yes, I will give up a trip to Disney to get this back. Because realistically, and I was talking to my sister about this, I love Disney, but for me, the experience is very expensive. Like, if I'm not going for like the 1 week we go for the whole week, if let's say James is going for a Disney run, it's a fly in and a fly out. I still have to rent a scooter. I have to buy 2 seats to the airplane because of my back. And then I have to it's painful, and then I spend $200 to get to the park, and then I just buy stuff in the park because I don't do rides. To me, going to Disney is just hanging out, having a good time, and enjoying the ambiance, having fun shopping. So it's very expensive. So for me, it's just like, well, this bag is worth it. So if James does another run, which I think he's going to do, I'm not going to go on that trip. I'll stay home with the dogs, and because I bought a bag, But here's the other thing, guys. That Brooklyn bag, that was my Friday mistake. My Monday unboxing. No, it was a Wednesday unboxing. Sorry, Wednesday unboxing. It was my birthday gift and Christmas gift, and I returned it. Okay. Um, when that credit comes through, I kind of just made one of these bags my birthday bag from my sister, and then I took the money. I will take the money from the Amazon money and just put it onto my Amazon credit card. It's kind of a bait and switch, swap one debt for another debt. It's not really, plus an extra 10% off Fashion Val credit. Still waiting on my Celine Phantom tote. Nice, we love Celine Phantom. Yeah, so I am pretty I'm happy with my collection. I know it's hard to say 'cause I just told you I bought 4 bags and all the bags for the year of 2026. But if I can stay away from Coach, I think I'm good because the Dooney bags I want they're old. They're not new. I'm not, and I hate to say this, other than the Luca leather, I'm not too happy what they've done to the Florentine satchel. So I'm not looking at new Dooney right now. I have all the new Dooney I really want, so unless something new comes out or they come out with the Courtney sack, you know. But um, Coach is killing it because they have that blue suede robe, they have the new slouchy robe, they have the new East West robe. I mean, and then because all of this, people are selling their bags. If you're a part of the Facebook groups, I have seen more people dumping rogues and selling, and they flat out said selling this to buy the new one. And I'm like, let me rescue that one, but I can't. I'm kind of at tapped out. So anyhow, um, let's see how I do. Considering it's only been 9 days into the new year, epic fail. It's only a fail if I don't, for the rest of the year, behave. So since I am going to take myself off the full platforms because I have firmly proven I cannot be trusted. I cannot browse. Apparently, I cannot browse. So the fact that I got 2 of those Dooney bags from the same collector, I can't. I can't even. It's like This isn't even about a unicorn bag. It's about collecting a set. I've become the person who has to have a set. It has to be a matching everything that came in that collection. I must have moment. I feel like Meredith just in Dooneyland. It's like I can't go there. I can't do this, you know. I don't own a business, you know. I work for the state, you know. Oh, I probably do need to go to rehab, but I say no, no, no. Yeah. So my rehab is going to be getting off eBay, getting off because I get suckered in to buying used stuff. I've already been suckered into a few purchases on Facebook groups because if I ask somebody, um, hey, this bag, can I see more pictures of it? Then they're like, well, do you want to buy it? I'm like, I think I'm gonna pass. And then we start talking, and then I say, okay, I'll buy your bag. And it's like, oh, Jackie. It's like, just say no. Just say no. Just because someone's talking to you and you're having a good conversation does not mean you're friends for life. You know, don't do it. Don't buy the bag. But, you know, I wanted the bag to begin with. I mean, this is what goes through my brain. You know, I'm waiting on that tabby, that shearling tabby to go on sale. Do you think they'll put that on sale? I think they will. I think they will put that on sale. Shearling, a lot of times, either it sells out completely or it goes on sale. Well, you know, because you know the shearling hobo um, went on sale. I'm loving Coach, and they're all in dip and drops right now. I need them to drop leather bags in new colors. Yeah. Well, the new Coach outlet drop is really pretty, but it's very pretty, like watercolor pastel spring, very pretty. I really like the new um outlet stuff, you know. Did you get the suede bleaker that went on sale, Winnie? Oh, I grabbed the information out of your box. Man, today. So let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. The reason I was able to go and return that item, the Brooklyn bag, yesterday was I'm at work. I've been at work for an hour. I walked to the break room. Somebody has a bunch of Diet Cokes on the counter, you know, freebies. And I said, oh, I'll take a couple. I'll put one in my pocket. I'm carrying a cup of tea. I'm holding the other one in my hand. So there's one can of Coke in my pocket. No biggie. I get to my desk and I realize I have Coke all down the front of my pants, like literally from my pocket down. I pulled the Coke, the can of aluminum Diet Coke out of my pocket, and it has a pinprick puncture that had been soaking, I didn't notice, but when I saw it, I'm like, well, I can't work like this. So I was like, I can't believe I have to go home for a wardrobe malfunction. So I text my boss because we had a lot of stuff happening yesterday, but I was trying to get a deadline out and jumped in my car, drove to the house. So I come home at, you know, at this point it's like 9:30. My dogs are like, you just left. What are you doing home? So I had to spend 30 minutes with them. You know, I hop into the shower, change my whole wardrobe. You know, everything's changed. Put the dogs away, jump in, grab the return item, jump in the car, go to the UPS store, drop off the UPS bag, grab a pizza from Little Caesars, grab an iced tea from HTOT, from back to the office. While I've done this, 2.5 hours, the whole thing, 4 oversized loads because I told you I live in rural area. So we had one oversized load that had to have a utility cherry picker to pull up the utility arm so that the truck can go underneath it. One was a couple double wide trailers being moved. One was a ginormous tanker thing. So I'm like, I need to run home and run back to work. And this is what happened. So I had to work a very luckily part of that 2.5 hours I was gone. One of those hours was my lunch hour, so I only had to make up an hour and a half. So today I had to work an hour and a half longer. So I went to work early. I took a half-hour lunch. I'm tired. So yesterday I did make my delivery for my job. I'm so happy. And then today I was working on lessons learned, and then I was working on training. Like virtual training, the stuff we have to do all the time, and it's AI voice. It's not even good AI voice. Like, why can't you need to get a better program to read these texts, okay? Anyway, so that's what my day was like. So very tired, extremely exhausted. I was up at 4 a.m. because my dogs decided that it was time to be fed. James wasn't home last night. He left work yesterday and drove up to Colleen. He had to do some field work in the field. So last night the dogs were with me and they're like, "Where's Dad?" I'm like, "He's not here. It's okay." But my routine and Dad's routine are not the same, and they're Dad's kids. Okay. So I'm in bed and I'm not kidding. By 8:30, I was brain dead and I was like, I need to go to sleep. I am exhausted. The dogs were like, "What are we doing in bed? It's only 8:30. This is not bedtime. This is playtime." And I'm like, bedtime. So I was up and down almost all night. At 4 a.m. in the morning, Pugsley is very insistent and says, "It is time to eat breakfast." I'm like, "It is 4 in the morning. It is not breakfast time." But I thought, if I feed you, you'll go to sleep. I, of course, don't go back to sleep till after 5. This is when I make my fatal error. This is when it happened. 4 a.m. in the morning, and this is when I made an offer for those bags I shouldn't have bought, and they took the offer. Yesterday, when I was running around like a crazy person, is when I saw the Disney Dooney drop, or the Disney Coach drop, and I legit pulled over on the side of the road driving to work. Rural highway, so don't worry. Pulled over so I could make that order and get that bag because I still don't believe they're gonna. I didn't even know. Okay, when that Coach Rogue or the Coach Disney dropped, the Rogue didn't even make it to the website. It sold out. I never even saw the Rogue go back into stock, let alone come in at 30% off. Like, what happened? It's like I didn't ever even saw this was available to buy, and now it's on sale. I bought the Kislock Pluto, the Rogue Pluto, and I had the Compass. I already owned the Compass Pluto. I did not plan on 3 Pluto bags, but I'm a dog person, and Pluto is the Mickey's best friend, and how could I not? Um, to see if it's on sale yet. Surely they're gonna put that bag boy on sale. I know, right, Yoda? Your Shearling Tabby 20 is on sale at Macy's and Bloomies. Yoda says, "I'm still really wanting the 26, but I'll take a look." You can always get the smaller version and return it if you do get your hands on a bigger version instead of missing out. Morella's collection of bags is amazing, by the way. And I say that all the time, but her collection of bags are amazing. So anyway, that has been my work week. I had 3 deadlines go out. I've been editing like a mad person. I've been working on documentation. I have neglected YouTube completely. I've neglected this room. I have a huge stack of boxes to go through. My sister is coming up on Sunday, so I hope we'll go live. It depends on when she shows up because we're going to be moving more stuff from my mother-in-law's storage unit because we have till the end of the month to clean that out. Oh yeah, this work week was mega rough. Was super rough. Like when I tell you Wednesday, the only thing that was getting me through Wednesday was knowing I got that my Christmas birthday gift was coming in the mail and I was going to open it. And that's how, when you see that video, if you haven't seen that video, but if you watch that live, you saw how disappointed I was because I was I wanted that bag so bad, and loved the leather. And I know I'll never buy it for $500 again. Because I mean, if I used that money to buy that bag on my birthday, which was on the 28th of December, if the Rogue had been available, I would have used the 500 on that and then paid the rest for a Rogue. If any other color, black. Um, and right now the Rogue is available on Amazon, but it's only in black, and I'm not gonna buy I don't want another black bag. I Every time I buy a black bag, they compete with each other. And if I have a black Rogue, I will never use any other black bag. You know. Hey Keith, your Diet Coke story is something that would probably happen to me. Oh, and you know what my husband said? James said, Jackie, don't put Diet Coke cans in your pocket. And maybe don't put Diet Coke in your handbags, which I do all the time. And and Christiana says, okay, Jackie, wait. Hermes, yes, I got the Hermes inspired bag, the $75 toolbox bag, which I used Thursday. Love it. I love that bag. That bag was, for me, perfect size. I went in several times. It fits fabulously on my shoulder. I love the color. I love that it looks like a weird milk carton. I know it's called toolbox, but to me, I associate that shape with a milk carton, not so much a toolbox. But yeah, I love that bag. Let's see. Hi, Jackie. Oh, yeah. Okay, wow. I never heard of those bags. I bet they're lovely. Yoda Jean has a couple of them. Okay, which ones does Jean have? Wait a minute. What did I miss about Totes Jean? Totes Jean has. I heard about them from Totes Jean on Jolie's channel, says Christiana. Hey all, Randon, does anyone else have experience with the Dior craft bags? Oh, Dory craft bags. Okay. No, I do not. I thought was it Dory? Is that who made his bags? I haven't tried his bags yet. That's too funny. The bottom of my canvas LL Bean tote has literally light brown from sodas and coffee. I've spilled. Yeah, absolutely. Look, my bags have to live with me, and I am a mess. You know, I have bottles of Coke, cans of Coke, containers of liquid. Is the one time I had a full styrofoam cup of Whataburger, Diet Coke, and I had put it on this little table next to one of James's computers. And I don't know how this happened. The whole thing, when I knocked it over, it flipped and stood up. But it did spill some because it was a 44 ounces. I do not know how this happened. And the look he gave me is like draining of all the blood. And the computer was fine. Just by luck and grace. Because, yeah, I spilled a 44-ounce drink and somehow it missed the computer that it was sitting next to. Handmade leather inspired, but they cost more than 1K. It's a lot for an unbranded bag. Yeah, it's a lot. What does your work week look like coming up? Much better. The deadline I was working on that went out today, we have been working on that project since August. August. I have never done so much editing in my life on something. So many things went wrong on this, but you know what? At the end of the day, the job looks fabulous and I'm still within deadline. We were in scope and hopefully this doesn't come back to haunt me. So it's done, but we have like the amount of work coming up for me in 2026 makes 2025 and 2024 rolled into one. Literally, the amount of work that's coming through has ramped up because the speed with the technology improvements that we've included into what we're doing, we're able to get work out done faster with the same amount of people, but that means there's a lot more work. You have to be a lot more organized in general to get this much stuff out and make sure it gets out correct, so it's intense. My next week, I think my next week's okay. I think next Thursday I have a doctor's appointment. And then the Monday after that we have a holiday. Yeah, it's gonna calm down. I have another deadline coming up, but it's a small deadline. It's just that this job we've been working on for so many months that it's such a nightmare that I'm just so happy it's done. I'm like, and I know the person I'm delivering it to, so it's like, yay! Oh my God, I want to drink, and I'm the worst with drinks and a computer. I know. Oh my gosh, James will not let me have open containers anymore near my equipment. That's why the Stanley Cup with the lid win. Bottle of Coke instead of a can of Coke because I am the worst. the worst. I'm clumsy. I don't pay attention. I do, and then next thing I know, it's ooh, and I'm like, oh, like literally, I was wearing half a can of Coke. Like good as Diet Coke, because if that was regular full sugar Coke, it would have been miserable even more. Um, I'm dying to cut my hair. I'm trying to tell myself not to. Um, but here we go. It's getting long. But you see, the longer it gets, the thinner it is, because it's thin. It's thin to start with. It's just very thin hair, very thin, very fine hair. Um, so tomorrow, we were supposed to have lunch with some friends, but I think they canceled, so we're going to have lunch with some different friends. Then there is a football game James wants to watch, and he never wants to watch football, so I'm very surprised. And then I'm going to be going through more boxes and cleaning and doing. I desperately have to do laundry, and I don't want it. Get Diet Coke. Oh, and I want to get those Diet Coke Crocs for my twin. She doesn't know it, but I bought her a bunch of Diet Coke things for next year's Christmas. They were going to be for this year's Christmas, but I had so overwhelmingly bought so many things for her that it was ridiculously embarrassing. So next year, I've already themed out her Christmas gift next year is all Diet Coke. And then I'm sure I'll add more stuff to it. The Dory craft, like Naomi crafted, like the individual. Yeah, Dory is a person. I thought it was Molly for some reason, but I guess it's Dory. Yeah, Totes Jean has crafted, I think, 2 bags from this lady. One is I think it's a hack 40-ish, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched Totes Jean's video on when he got the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I'm behind on everything, guys. Oh, I have a collab coming out tomorrow. Y'all, watch my collab video that comes out tomorrow with Dee Dee Bean and Just Be Kind, because there was a Jackie screwed up again, because this is why I don't do collabs, y'all. Every time I do a collab, I misunderstand something and I screw something up. I seriously, honest to God, this is why I'm a flabby free solo artist, because when I sit there and say, yeah, I should do a collab, I did a video on the wrong thing. I thought we were doing a video on the bag we purchased at the same time, and I gave her we both bought the same exact bag. I said, well, let's do a video on that. She thought, well, I was doing a video on a trade. So she had, because we did it at the same time, we had done a trade, but I didn't show anybody the trade. I didn't do a video on the trade because, I got her lizard Ricky. I don't want people to know I have the lizard Ricky, because it's never leaving my house. I mean, it's never leaving my collection. It's going to be with me until I die. Get it out of my cold, dead hands. And I don't want anyone to say, oh, Jackie, do you have that blue Ricky? I'm like, yes, I do, but you can't have it. So I don't want anyone to know I actually have it. So I didn't, I never planned to do a video on it. I showed you guys on the live, but yeah, go find that. And so it's in my room, it's in an acrylic box, guys. That's just how, when I tell you my precious, it's my precious. And I wasn't going to show people what I gave up to get that bag. So Dee Dee had a video come out in this week, and I said, Dee Dee, that's the wait, you just showed the bag we were supposed to show on Saturday. And she's like, what are you talking about? She called me. Literally, she called me at work, and she was like, Jackie, what are you talking about? And I'm like, well, we did that other bag. Nobody knows I have that bag because we bought the bag together. And I haven't showed anybody, not even on live. Nobody knows I have this bag. It was supposed to be our collab bag. And she's like, oh, I filmed that like December 16th. So hers is going to be what fits, and mine is going to be, hey, we did a collab and nobody knows. Like, just be kind, just put hearts, laugh at me. It's okay. But Jackie, I've done that too, done the video, the same thing. I know, right? But the bags look amazing. I'm looking for a good quality Hermes inspired leather bag without leather. Without leather. Did you see my toolbox bag that I showed on Wednesday, Christiana? Jackie, I wish you had an index for all the bags you've shown. Oh, yeah, right? Actually, I don't think anybody will ever know how many bags I've ever had, because they are quietly being rehomed, and I don't even know. I think the person who has the better memory for my collection, in all honesty, is Craig. And even he's forgotten stuff. He'll show me a bag and he'll be like, what about this one? I'm like, yeah, I have that one. He's like, what? No, I have that one. You showed it to me. And he's like, remember that? I'm like, yeah, I bought that. Night doll, who's going to bed? Night waiting. Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say without the branding. Oh, without the branding. Yeah, no. So, Christiana, the bag I showed on Wednesday that was the Hermes toolbox, that's unbranded. It's inspired. It's really cool. The leather's good. Is the leather Hermes quality? No. Is the leather the standard type of leather that I have on every other bag I own that's like a Kate Spade or a Michael Kors? Yeah, it is. It's just as good. Um, some of the best leather bags I have are not. Hmm. Now I do have the Empire, so take this with a grain of salt. And I do have, but as much as I love the Coach Empire, and I have two of them, the leather, I still like Coach's leather from the 90s better. Now I know you're like, Jackie, it's 2026, not 1990. You gotta move into the future. So out of the bags I have right now, the best leather bags I have in my collection, Parenza Schuler, some of my vintage Marc Jacobs, my Ralph Lauren Ricky collection, my some of my Florentine bags, not all of my Florentine bags. They are not all equal. As much as I would like to say they are not. Um, I have some across the board though, as a brand. All of the Parensis Schuler bags I have are the best bags I have leather-wise when it comes to a tactile experience. Design-wise, Coach, hands down, best bags. Best bags. I love, I have a particular type. I buy the same things over and over, so I'm always gonna like the the look of a Dooney more than the look of a Coach because I always have the eye for a practical working bag, and Dooney is like the epitome of practical working bag. You know, Coach from the 90s was unmatched. My mom has the stewardess bag, and it's unbelievable. I believe you. You have a Naomi bag from Jackie. I have one of the Naomi. Yep, Christian. Did I send you one? I can't remember. I'm actually ordering one, Christiana, from Naomi, because I watched Winnie's Bullied bag and I just went nuts. I said, Naomi, I need a bag. I need to buy that. So we're working on that. My favorites. Oh, Ronnie's here. I agree, Jackie. I went to the boutique to feel the Mott Messenger, and the leather feels coated and nice, but not as good. Yeah, I know. I know. Stylistically, Coach is beautiful. I think for the price point, they're amazing. But compared to old Coach, the leather's different. And I was talking about this. I swear it has to be how we're treating the material, the hide, how we're tanning the hides now. The processing. It has to be something that's being done in processing that's made it different. Um, they're so good. I meant to mimic the multi pochette. It's cheerful, but I don't think it's real leather. I always mess up on my collabs. I know, Yoda, me too. I do too. I mess them up. I'm like, and I told this to Dee. I said, Dee, this is why I don't do collabs. I screw up every time, and we're doing another one. I'm doing another one with Dee. The rainbow shimmer type body. You included the amazing gold. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one. That one was that was not a Naomi. That was actually Melody Cecile. That was Melody Cecile. Oh, I must have included another one with that one. Oh no, the shiny set of two. That was that was part of her Dreamer collection. That was to mimic Chanel's Dreamer collection, and that's lambskin. Hmm. The leather and suede of the new Rogues are beyond amazing. That's what I want to touch, Marilla, because I have heard rave reviews for that, and I want to go find one and touch it because a lot of people have said that even the people who are diehard 1941 line Rogues are saying that the new Rogues are like the original Rogues. I bought it from you last December, I think. I don't like the new Rogues. Morella says Frizrani. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the new ones in person. I have to touch them to see if I like them. And I love suede by default. Let me show you a suede bag I have. I did a video Oh, I don't know if I showed you. I don't think I showed you. I did a video on it. And this is a suede nubuck. This is actually more of a nubuck. No, this is suede. This is suede. This is suede. This is a suede bag. This is a beautiful, amazing, one of the best suede bags I have ever held. I can't believe, I think I did, I can't remember. Remind me if I showed this to you guys. This is a denim supply company bag for Ralph Lauren. This bag is gorgeous. This is between the the purple label and above the Ralph Lauren, label and above polo. So this is kind of up there and kind of a niche of offset of, Ralph's brainchildren. They don't do the denim in supply anymore. And then they now do the double R or the double L. I think it's a double L collection, which is their new one. It's more of their Western rustic look for the guy who lives I believe he lives in New York, you know? So this is absolutely fabulous. This bag is fabulous. I love suede. So I have very good suede pieces that I can see if I can how I'm gonna feel. Oh, speaking of vintage, this is one of my vintage Dooney bags, which is fabulous. I love that bag too. Man, I love all my bags. As I told my friends, if I was more discerning and didn't love everything, I wouldn't be in this predicament of I have everything, They're so nice and tired. Went to Chicago Boutique. Yeah, I definitely want to get a new Rogue. I'm not lying. I will get one eventually. I just don't know when. I wanted that patchwork denim Rogue. I was waiting for it to go on one more markdown, but when that Pluto Rogue went on sale, I was doomed. Literally doomed. There was no way. Um, I really liked the Popeyes Rogue they came out with. The quality of that Rogue was stunning, but I don't really like Popeye. I have bad childhood memories associated around Popeye the Sailor Man. It's not really a good happy memory for me. So when I didn't get the Rogue um, brown peanuts collection. I do have the Rogue white peanuts collection on layaway from a friend, a very good friend. And so when this Pluto came up, I really am excited because I think the leather, based on the description, should be completely different than the Compass. Because the Compass is a pebbled leather, and this one says it's a glove tanned leather, so it's a smooth leather, which is completely different than the new Rogues. So the new Rogues are different construction, they're slouchy. So I think one of the big complaints with the original Rogues is if you had it for years and years and years, they start to smile, they do little wrinkles, they start to relax. And if you really like that rigid, stiff look, you didn't like the slouch, right? So then they made the slouchy Rogue and they make them so they start out smushy and awesome. So I thought that was brilliant. I saw the alligator Ricky oh my God, I know, gorgeous, right? Oh, I think I might want to try an ostrich bag, even though I know I don't necessarily love the look of ostrich, but the ostrich I've had has been leather mock ostrich. I would like to see real ostrich because real ostrich is supposed to be lighter weight, super durable. And I'd like to see what that really is like in person, like a real. Jen, do not go watch earlier in this live because I will have spoiled some stuff for you. I didn't expect you to show up, girl, but let me show you what I got. Jenny, look at my Zamomo. My So I traded with Just Beth. You know how I've been hunting, and I told you, the black wallet from Chanel or not Chanel, from Tiffany and Co. And then the black charm, which I owned of all of one day. And she wanted those two things. And I said, absolutely, you can have those things. Said, please give me Zamomo. So she sent me Zamomo. I love Zamomo so much. And she sent me a bunch of little bags. So Jen, look how cute this bag is with Zamomo. Oh, and look, Jenny, so my sister got me a small version of the Momo from the thrift store, and I have it in my bedroom. It literally is like my favorite gift of the year. Not that Jennifer asked me what my favorite gift of the year was. I asked her. She didn't ask me. So she gave me my favorite gift of the whole year, which was that cute little Labubu. Worth it. Is he? This one's a him. This one's a him because he has a tail. But who cares? Um, so this is just so cute. This is so cute. I love him. I love him so much. I was like, oh. And then I got this one too, Jenny. Wait, where'd it go? Where did the orange one go? Oh, here, right here. Jen's coming over Sunday, so she'll get to see all this stuff. She'll see the disaster that is my room. This is the Rock the Universe, I think. It's Rock the Universe. This one's so cute. Look how crazy wacky these toenails are. So this one's a she, and this one's a he. Um, it doesn't matter, they're monsters. But I love them. It's so funny because Beth was like, Larry was like, that thing's demonic or possessed or something. Not everybody loves the monsters. And I'm like, that's okay. I said, tell Larry it's been adopted to a good home. And Jenny, okay. So I wanted to tell a story to Beth, and I wasn't sure, like, it's gonna be long to type in a text. So I'll tell you guys. So the story is, I sh- I don't think I may have showed you in a live I found a photo of my grandmother and my great grandmother. Well, my grandmother, we're half Thai, and in Thailand, the spirit world is very close to the real world, and they have spirit houses everywhere. Everybody has an altar in their home. It's very normal to have spirituality and spirits. It's just a normal thing. But my grandmother, who had 17 children, she loved children. So she had little statues that were to house the spirit of children. Children are naughty. And we were always so scared. So I'm like, no, this doll's fine. Because believe me, I've seen other things that are stranger and probably were possessed. Because we would always run away from my grandmother because she thought we were so cute, and she had black teeth because she chewed betel nut, and we didn't understand half of what she said. So anyway, that was like my story about my grandmother, and then I'm like, this monster is complete. This is a cute monster. These are supposed to be mischievous, good natured, but always kind of mess up monsters. So yeah, like who doesn't love the underdog story? I do. I love this, and this thing was impossible to find for like 2 years. As soon as it came out, you couldn't find it. Um, so for me to get it is like, oh my God, I never thought I'd get this. I never. I wasn't even trying to get it because it's such an extravagant expense. But to trade a couple luxury SLGs that to get this, yes, I absolutely. So she now has a matching set, and now I have a monster family because I have a lot of other monsters. This is not my only monster collection. And she gave me Jennifer, I have all the figurines of the yoga ones. We'll have to go through them because maybe you can pick out some to give to Connor and Violet, because Connor and Violet, they Jennifer's kids they have grown up on blind boxes. Little blind boxes, figurines, Tokidoki. If it's a little plastic figurine, they love it. Um, so some are probably, we'll see once I put the collection together if I can part with any. She'll have to, yeah. So anyway, I want Jennifer, don't look up how much this one is. He's expensive, okay? The toy was your favorite gift, not the bag that was so expensive. Oh no. Okay, Jennifer, that bag was a unicorn of all epic proportion that if you didn't buy it for me, I was gonna figure out how to buy it. But that doll, you saw it and found it and bought it for me because you knew I would love that silly doll. I told you to buy that bag. I told you, I said, Jenny, I can't afford this bag. I want this bag so much. And you bought that for my Christmas gift. But the doll, you found that doll for me and said, oh, Jackie will love this, knowing that my 46-year-old self would be thrilled having another doll. And I told James, like, it's not like we had a deprived childhood. We were very spoiled children. I said, but we were given things my parents approved of, not necessarily things we wanted. So now that I'm 46 and can buy my own toys that, again, my parents wouldn't approve of, I can. Oh yeah. So anyway, Gosh, I've been talking for an hour and 15 minutes nonstop. I've had a 9.5 hour day. I am going to be running errands tomorrow, and a cold front's coming in, which I'm not happy about. James is, Jen is. I'll be happy about it once it settles, but right now my back is killing me. Cedar is an all-time high where I live, so cedar pollen allergy, which I have. The flu is going around and the norovirus. So all I have to say is stay warm, wash your hands, don't touch anything, wash your hands, and just, eat soup or something. That's what I want. I got James Legos, and I guess we all have our thing. Yes, you gave James Legos. Um, but Jen, you said your favorite thing I got you or you got for Christmas was you told me, and now I forgot. I don't think it was the Queen of Sparkle sweater that I got you. I think it was something else. Um, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off this live. I'm gonna have to wade myself out of this sea of boxes, and I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, it's shoes and the Queen of Sparkle. Yeah, what shoes did you get? I don't remember what shoes you bought, Jen. So. No, for me, it's the toy. And the year before that, Jennifer gave me the Sorcerer's Apprentice toy. I love toys. And it's so frivolous and not necessary. And I'm an adult and I do not need toys, but they make me happy. And if they make me happy, I think they're worth it. You know, the ones you got. Oh, I bought you shoes. I bought you shoes? Why can't I remember I bought you shoes? This is why I bought her too many things, guys. I don't remember what I got Jenny for Christmas. I did half of it didn't even, and I still have stuff all over my house that didn't make it into the Christmas bin. So this year I put the Birkenstocks. See, I bought those so long ago. She wouldn't let me give them to her, and I had to keep them for almost 10 months before she would let me give them to her because those were Birkenstocks before they were bought out by LVMH. So they were made better and they were better shoes. The new Birkenstocks are not as good as the old Birkenstocks. So anyway, I'm getting off this live. I will see y'all later. Hopefully, if Jennifer and I can coordinate, we will go live again this weekend. But that didn't work out last weekend. So we're going to see if we can do it this weekend. So bye, everybody. Good night, everybody.